quick update on the bathroom. I mentioned in my last video that there was a blockage with the shower right behind me. The issue has since been slightly resolved. It turns out that the pipes froze, but they did not burst, thank goodness. But they did freeze. This used to be the back porch of the house, and the previous owner converted it to a bathroom, a full bathroom, which is great to have when it's functioning, right? So the pipes froze because they are run through the concrete slab of the back porch and they were not properly insulated. So my water backed up in the shower. The plumber, my warranty company sent out, couldn't figure out what was going on. And my washing machine, which is on the other side of this wall, leaked because the water obviously had nowhere to go. So the weather has gotten better as far as temperatures are concerned. It's not under 20 degrees anymore. And I talked to a contractor, and the way to best resolve this inexpensively right now is to have insulation blown in under my basement where the plumbing for this shower and the washing machine comes back into the house from the concrete slab. So currently I'm looking for someone who can blow insulation into the area, or even just determine if that's the best route to go. Otherwise, I would eventually have to rip out the shower and the flooring, and so that the contractor could access the plumbing and figure out how to better insulate it from the top up as opposed from the bottom up. Does that make sense? Top down, bottom up. Yeah, there you go. So it's functioning. So I don't have to worry about it now, but by next fall, I definitely have to get the pipes insulated and hope that helps when we get to the next point in the season where the weather drops under 20 degrees, which is likely to happen because I live in Ohio. Anyways, I'm holding one of my new babies, and I'm holding it because I'm sitting on its current spot. So I just did a few updates to the bathroom. Small things. I wanted to encourage you to know that you don't have to rush through a project. You don't have to think you got to spend your whole weekend painting, which I will eventually do in this bathroom, but right now the color is fine. It is flat paint, so it does need to be reconciled with like an eggshell finish or something like that, so that it's better capable of avoiding moisture absorption. And I mean, I think if there's like stains, I don't know if you can see that, stains on the wall when you brush by, whatever. So I did some small things like caulking. I added a few faux plants that will eventually go on a shelf I hope to put on the side of this shower. I'll show you the space. And then there's space over the toilet, of course, where I would like to put some more shelving. Just for storage and decorative pieces. And this bathroom was designed, or set up rather, to have an industrial feel, and I'm fine with that. It's not worth ripping out the vanity just so I can get the style I want. This isn't my dream home. And the vanity is functional and perfectly fine, unlike the shower. So I just went with the flow in here, and I'm going to do an industrial design, but keep it modern industrial. I didn't want it to be too kitschy, but there are a few elements that play into that. And one of them is the toilet paper roll, which you'll see it is super industrial farmhouse. And I actually bought another one to change it out to be a little more modern and sleek. And I also put up some hooks that I posted on Instagram. They're not really meant to be hooks, but I am using them as hooks. So I want you to find inspiration in other things and find a way to utilize them differently in your space, in a way that suits you and how you're living right now. So I'm going to move and put the baby back in her spot and show you some of the updates I made to this bathroom. And the reality of the situation is some things are not done. I mentioned on my Instagram that I still have paper blinds up from when I first moved in. They are from Ikea. They're great resolution, a temporary resolution. I bought real blinds for this bathroom. Does not need custom blinds. And getting one of them out of the box was almost impossible. And now it's kind of a hot mess, and I basically have to like weave the slats back in through the strings to make it a blind. And it's laying on the floor right now in front of me. So the reality is some things aren't going to get done. Some things might get done later, and I will post them on my Instagram. My Instagram handle is @flutteringthrough, so please follow me there for additional updates on my spaces, on my client spaces, and different projects that I am working on. And like, share, and subscribe. And now we can get started. So the first thing I did was switch out the knobs on the cabinet to the right of the bathroom where the shower is. I got these black modern knobs from Lowe's. They're very heavy and they were definitely affordable. I probably paid maybe $3 each, but I will link them below if I can find them. And then I picked up these rail supports at Lowe's from the plumbing section. These are meant for pipes, of course, but I use them as hooks. I had my boyfriend put them up, and later on you'll see me fix up the screws so you don't see the silver. And this is the shower that overflowed. I'm just showing it to you, and then there's the dirty portion after the plumber came in and tried to fix it. Here I'm going to put up some hooks I got from Amazon. My sister actually found these for her bathroom, and now my family is obsessed with them. They stick on really well, and once you pull the hook down, it actually helps the suction cup portion. And they're great for holding wash rags and shower caps. And this is the artwork I got off of a cruise I took this time last year before we were in lockdown, and it's framed in a custom frame from my boyfriend's brother that I got for Christmas, and I love it. So here I'm going to show you that I'm switching out the labels. I initially used my brother label maker, which I do love and use more so for my pantry organization, and I wanted labels that were, again, more modern, sophisticated, and overpriced as far as I'm concerned, but they are waterproof labels and they are from Etsy. They cost about $8 a piece, unfortunately, because I wanted them to be black, but I do believe if you get the white ones that look more like an apothecary made them, they are cheaper. And I used the rubbing alcohol to just clean them off and get off any of the sticker left from the brother labels. And now I'm going to change the pumps as well. I wanted a certain look. The pumps that are in there I got from Amazon as well, but they have that white portion. Do you see that? Under the actual pump, and I did not like that, and these came with labels as well if you didn't want to buy the ones on Etsy, but I do just like the look of these pumps better. Again, more modern, sophisticated, but still keeping with the industrial vibe. And these amber bottles I actually found at a thrift store. I know they're very expensive now and hard to come by, you know, just for a decent price. So I found a box of 8, I believe, at a thrift called the Bin Depot. It was awesome. So keep an eye out when you go thrifting. Look for sales, of course, and any clearance in regular stores. See, they look so much better now. So here I wanted to show you that the Dollar Tree version of the Mr. Clean scrubbers actually work really well. And I was trying to caulk some of the gaps. You see the gap between the floor and the baseboard, but this is inexpensive baseboard. It is MDF, and the previous owner did not really prep the baseboard to take paint, so of course it rubbed off when I tried to clean it. And that's why in my Instagram post I was like, I have to replace these baseboards. I hate them so much. They're cheap and they were not prepped properly. And I am using a tool to scrape off the caulking, and I'll come back up and clean up the line later in the video, but I didn't want to get caulking under my nail, even though I know you can definitely use your finger to clean up the line. And this is just a pail I got from the dollar spot at Target. It was $3, and I spray painted it matte black, and you'll see that here. I'm just going to put it over the toilet, and I am including a plant from Target as well. It's from the Threshold collection. It was $5, a faux plant, And look how much better that looks in black. I love it so much. And this plan was actually for a client, but now I have to go buy her another one because I'm keeping this. And this is a plug with a shelf on it. It was just better for being able to plug things in. I do have a little Cracker Barrel syrup holder that's empty now, and I put a faux succulent in it just because I liked it, but I'll probably put a smaller plant in there. And this, well, here we go. This is my fail. So this is the really industrial toilet paper holder that I do like, but I wanted something sleeker and cleaner to not drive home the industrial vibe, but more so just to be modern. And so I am selling this and taking it off, and that worked well. And then I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get it on here. Oh my gosh, you'll see. This was a failure. So after much labor, my boyfriend finally figured it out. And at the end of the video, I will show you how nice it looks. This is some faux concrete vinyl that I am going to put on this little bump out here eventually. I just wanted you to see it. I'll probably put that in an upcoming video as well. And this is one of the newer faux concrete planters from Ikea. It works perfectly in an industrial space, or even if you just want some minimalism in your space as well. And I put a faux plant in it from Ikea as well. And here I'm taking a stool from Five Below and a basket I got for $3 at the Target dollar spot. Super cute and affordable. And I'm putting in a plant. The planter is actually from Target's dollar spot as well. I believe it was $5. And then the plant is from Trader Joe's. It was $2.99. And let me know what you like better. Of course, I'm leaning towards black, but I also had a teal blue stool that I got from Five Below too. And this beauty is my mirror from Ikea. It was $40, I think, maybe $49.99, which is great. It's almost a full body mirror. It has the curved lines, like one I believe is at West Elm for way more money, and I love it. And here I'm taking the matte black spray paint, and I'm going to use this to cover up the silver of the screws on my new hooks. I just sprayed some paint into the top of the lid, and then I took a cotton swab and dipped it in there, and you can already see the difference, and here they are completely finished. And now I have some ideas for my space. That light fixture I love, a little expensive. And then this mirror is Ikea as well. It is nowhere to be found currently, but hopefully I will come across it soon and be able to put that up. And then this is a Dollar Tree hanger that I am putting an Ikea planter in. I will link what I can down below just so you know. My plan is to hang those up. So here we go with the reveal. And as we move to the other side, I just want to thank you all again for watching. And I hope you enjoyed some of the updates that I'm doing, and I hope you look forward to the updates I still need to do, like hanging the planters, finally getting up these blinds, and redoing the baseboards and painting as well. Bye!